Right, hello and welcome to our FA Cup live Matchday Watchalong. Look at that little thing in the bottom. Where is that? Bottom right or bottom left?
Bottom
Bottom
right.
right. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
if
figure
I'm
it out. Yeah.
facing the screen, it's on the right hand corner. But
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
technically I'm in the screen, so I have the point left. It's right there. That's where
There
it
it
is.
is. There it is. So, welcome to everyone who's joining us live here for our Watchalong. So many things to talk about. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
all sorts.
He starts.
He starts.
Salisu starts, everyone. He's on the
Oh,
team sheet. He starts in the starting 11. He's partnered with Jan Bednarek. He exists.
he's there. Can't believe it. Can't
Job
believe
done.
it.
Job done.
I mean, I said, an FA Cup, be good to see him. It's a shame we didn't sing at Shrewsbury, so I'm excited that he's here today.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's
Excited
good
to
to
see
see
him.
him. There's also looking at the Wolves team sheet. They arguably they haven't put out the strongest side to play us tonight, and we've kind of like pulled out all our aces and gone right. Let's have it. So I'm feeling quite confident. I mean, we've conceded 12 goals in the last two games, but even still, I have an element of confidence about me. So are you feeling that way, Jack? Confident?
Yeah, I mean,
Moderate?
I've been going into every game super confident, but and tonight it's one again. It's a strong start. It's a strong starting team. I've not actually looked at the bench, so I'll have to look at that in a second. But yeah, going into it, I'm mildly pumped for it. I keep thinking, a cup run is sort of something to hold on to this season now.
Yeah.
So, this is a good game for us, and we need to get our confidence back a bit tonight. And I think we were
Mhm.
unlucky last week, and then obviously the two previous games. So no excuses tonight. I'm looking for them to come out and do the business against the team that
Yeah.
we've done the business against.
Get back to winning ways,
Winning ways.
as we most definitely need to do. So I'm staring at an image of Danny Ings there on my screen, who's only scored one goal in the last 10 appearances. And
Yeah.
he wants a new contract with that scoring record. How dare he? No, good to see him get some goals. He's partnered up front tonight with Nathan Redmond by the looks of it. What do
Yeah,
you make of that?
that's a surprising line. Although it could be again a case of the formation might be a bit different than maybe we're used to. I
Do you
don't
reckon?
know.
Or just one up top?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe it's one up top with Musa, Stew, and Red all sort of revolving in roles.
Okay.
So yeah, it's quite an interesting one. I'm just keen to see how they're going to do it. I'm surprised
Yeah.
it's not a sight of Minamino. Is that
He's cup tied.
cut time? That'd be it.
He's
That'd be
already
it.
featured for Liverpool in a previous FA Cup. How unthoughtful of Liverpool
Really?
to do that. But yeah, no, he's cup tied. As was Shane Long, I think, in the game that Bournemouth played on
No, it must have been, yeah.
Tuesday night, and they of course beat Burnley away, so they're still in it. They're in the quarterfinals. Um,
Absolutely.
it does look like there are still quite a few strong teams in this competition.
Yeah.
So I mean, our last round we are up against Arsenal, the holders. We got through them. We're up against Wolves tonight. It's likely that we'll be up against another stiff competition in the quarterfinals, barring a miracle, perhaps from Is it Barnsley playing Chelsea later on?
I think
I think.
so.
Yeah. So it's all Premier League opposition, unless Barnsley get through, of course,
I mean, I think I
and
said it.
Bournemouth, of course.
I think I said it last week that if everything goes to a certain way, couldn't it? It could quite possibly be Southampton United in the final for the most redeeming end of a season ever.
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine that? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? We're all allowed back at football games. We're all at Wembley to watch Southampton versus United, where we slaughter them. That'd be next level.
Well, the irony is, of course, if VAR existed when we last played them in the League Cup final, we probably would have won it.
Yeah.
So there you go. That'll lighten the mood.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that, Mike. Thanks for that. Do you know what I saw today? Spurs are selling League Cup finalist merchandise.
Are they?
Yeah, like we're finalists. We were finalists.
Who buys that?
The preempt. Who is buying that? Is just the most preemptive. We need new bit of merch.
Yeah.
We're in a final.
I mean, we were selling the Stop the Count t-shirts, which I nearly bought one. If I'm completely honest with everyone on this channel, I did nearly buy because it's just ironic and amusing.
And
But
also, I loved how a lot of people got really angry about it, and that made
they
it
did.
funnier for me.
Yeah, that made me want to buy it even more. The outrage.
At first, I was like, when I first saw it for myself, I was like, oh, it's a bit rubbish. But then I saw how angry everybody got. I was like, actually, I like this.
So I'm getting in on that. That looks pretty decent.
It's who doesn't love a bit of banter from the merchandise team?
No, absolutely.
I wish they'd put that effort in all the time.
So we haven't done a preview for this game because the fixtures are coming thick and fast. And
in fact, isn't the post show for this also going to be the preview for the next match?
Yep. There he goes. So we'll be doing a post-match reaction.
There's gonna be so much content on here tonight, guys. Get it about. We're here for the next 3 hours at least.
Yep. We're here for the long haul. Hopefully we'll still be in high spirits in 90 minutes time. Yeah. No, looking good. So let us know in the comment section what your general score predictions are for tonight. Who's getting the goals? What minutes they're arriving? Let's be really specific tonight. Let's lay it down. Don't say Salisu round 1 either.
I mean, that was what I was thinking from kickoff. From kickoff.
Yep. Yeah, we don't want another early card. No,
I think that nothing we could be more scared of as a fan base than a red card within the first 5 minutes. Yeah. Quite clear that we cannot cope with that.
That would be
too much. Don't you miss the St. Mary's light show? Looking at the Wolves one.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like when it was dark at St. Mary's and the lights are flowing and the fireworks are going midweek.
And the Greatest Showman music coming on.
Big vibes. Miss it.
Yep. All the fireworks, all the fire cannons. Remember those last few seasons?
I always thought the people that took the fire cannons off stage were really brave because the first thing they had to do after watching these things explode is to tilt them in the face.
Yeah.
I only counted 3. There was meant to be 4.
I always used to find it amusing when they used to lay out the fire cannons and then kick off would actually, and they wouldn't use them because they were like, oh, we mistimed it. Oh, and then they just pulled them off. So there we go.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Forster's starting as well.
Big game for him. Massive game for Forster today. No, I'm not. I thought being a cup game as well, he should be the cup goalkeeper.
Agreed. Yeah.
And tonight against Wolves, if he can do some business, pass it around, it could be a big night for Forster to get a place in the starting 11.
Yeah.
I think McCarthy's really, really ticked enough people off after last week. As a keeper, as a shot stopper, McCarthy's he's pretty good, but there's been a few recently, especially in the 9-0. You thought maybe you could have got if your head was more in the game and not dropped.
Right.
You might have gotten to that. And then the mistakes last week, it was something he has done countless times.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's made up for it, and we're all saying, "Wow, that was a brilliant save." But he's done that now more times than he's done that now more times than I say he's had big saves.
Yeah. So do you think he's in because of the cup or because of the mistakes?
I think it's a bit of both. I think he's in because
of
the cup, but I also think Ralph probably is going into this game saying, right, Wolves are a good team to be up against for Forster because he's probably going to be tested tonight. And it's a Premier League team. Obviously, Shrewsbury is a little bit of a, not a non-tester, but he wasn't really tested in the 2 games that he was in.
No.
So this will be
against Liverpool.
Against Liverpool as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
thanks to our defensive activities, what feels like absolutely ages ago, when we could hold on for a 1-0 win. God,
heights were so high.
The thought of it. I was quite surprised to see Armstrong starting as well. I thought he was out injured.
Yeah, I saw a few things pop up like the past couple of days. It said Armstrong could be fit and could be in. So it's good to see him. I'd be amazed if he plays the full game. But then that's the other weird thing is we've gone so midfielder strong already on the pitch.
Yeah.
All that is to come on is the sort of more FA Cup sort of. So I'm hoping today we're going to see a lot of maybe Lundaloo, maybe Chalk.
Yeah.
a few of those players again because I've been really enjoying watching those guys play. Those two games, we won those games that they were playing.
Do you know what? I'm looking at this and I'm not sure we've ever seen. In fact, I'm pretty sure we haven't at all ever seen Redmond, Armstrong, and Gineppo on the same pitch.
Surely not. That it just sounds way too overloaded. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if it gets really congested in this game. Which
There he
I thought
is.
was there he is. Which I thought was something
Team
that
huddle.
Minamino did really, really well for us. It's just that he was never crowded. He was always in space. And even when he was coming into attack where the box was tight, he still seemed to be in an area where at least none of our players were.
Yeah.
Where I think that's been a real problem, especially when Theo plays.
Yeah.
But no Theo tonight.
John Moss is looking heavy, isn't he?
Oh my God. You don't want to. I'm a big man and I don't want to be mean, but is that really the dude that's got to run with the highest paid athletes in the country? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is our premium sport in England, and that's what your ref is.
Yeah. So
I'm a big dude, but I wouldn't referee these games.
Yeah, exactly. So I just kicked off. What about you?
They're taking a knee.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
Oh, they've kicked off. Only by a bit. I'll take that.
Okay. Where I do that. Yes! And then you're like, oh, what?
Yeah. That makes it easier for you to cut up, though, doesn't it? For your TikToks now, because you're like, oh, now then there's me, and then I know Jack's reaction comes in about 5 minutes. It's like you've got 2 separate feeds, so it's nice and easy to chop up.
Yeah.
You have a bit, then I have a bit. It seems like Mike Dean won't be reffing for a while then, which is maybe not for the reasons we would have hoped, but
No. Yeah, kind of. These social media companies need to step up and get a grip.
Yeah.
Because it's happening too often now, really. Unfortunately, there are some very foolish people in the world.
Seems to be just things being ignored on there. People can sort of say what they want. It is crazy, some of the stuff you see.
Yeah, it's despicable.
Usually, if I see a football post, I tend to maybe bookmark it and go check it again in an hour after a moderator's gone through a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Let a moderator take it. I don't want my feelings hurt just reading comments.
So they're going to be putting a pressure on. Oh, so let's do that.
Oh my God. What's it? I mean, risky business.
Never in doubt.
Risky business.
Never in doubt. Is that M really necessary on the back of his shirt, do you reckon?
Probably not.
Is there another Salisu in our squad?
No. He must be bricking it tonight, I think.
Well, yeah. All eyes on him.
Like it insanely so. Like I can't believe how much of the pre-game was showing him off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it seemed to be like, a lot of the camera shots were on him as sort of as a profile player. But I mean, how much did we pay for him?
I can't remember. It was that long ago. But
I know it seems like ages ago. Anybody
11 million or something like that.
Anybody got that fee? Throw it in the comments. But
it's definitely less than 20 because it's a Southampton purchase. So
yeah, but that's why in my mind I'm thinking 14, but I think that might be too much.
No, that sounds about right, actually.
Which, for recent time, I mean, that's a decent bit of money for us. So you kind of forget maybe what sort of a signing he was meant to be. Like he's been not in the squad for so long.
Yeah. Apparently it's 11 mil. I just saw it pop up on the chat. I've just hidden the chat as well, just in case, because I know we're behind people. Just
you punk. The last game was good because my phone was about a good minute behind us, and we were behind everybody else. I got those pop up really late.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't get pop ups at FA Cup games. So where did those red shorts come from last week then?
That would have been a. Oh my goodness, we don't have a kit to match. Because remember the last time we played, they brought back the previous home kit and the previous third kit for us to
Yeah.
wear. Yeah, that was a mad one, wasn't it?
Cool. Redmond with a bit of feet there.
Which makes me wonder: are we going to have to do the same thing when we play West Brom away?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But again, I thought that all red kit looked kind of swish, if you ask me.
Yeah. Rain ruined it.
Yeah, rain ruined a lot of things that day.
Yeah.
Not tonight though. No excuses.
Look at Romeo pushing his way through.
He is the big boy.
Hold smash.
Big
I'm
Salas
getting-
header.
I'm getting a yellow card. Do you want it to be you? That's what you say.
Gaffer says as long as it's not a red, I'm absolutely fine.
Do you think it's okay to push him? Yes, I do. It's in my way.
Is the ball in play? No. I would love that. I would love if football started like instigating. So when the ball's just not in play, you should have a bit of a rough and tumble.
Gloves off.
And then, and the camera's gone. Camera's gone already.
Gloves off. Cameras off. It's all go.
Salasu in the box there though, looking lively.
Salisu gets a goal. We're going nuts on this channel.
Yeah,
It's gonna go off.
Next week we'll make five reasons to be excited about.
Yeah.
They are all over Bednarak.
Armstrong. Oh. Another corner. We'll take it. Another corner. Another corner.
Oh, Bertrand had hit that. That'd have been so nice. He's proper with that. That's very much me playing football. Was that? No, although I would have missed it and I would have pulled something.
Oh. Sorry, I spoiled that for you, Jack.
I mean, it was close. It was close.
I never forget that Liverpool goal that we scored, and you were like a minute ahead of me, and I was like, "You're joking."
He didn't believe
Have
me.
we?
He just didn't believe me.
Like, they got a different keeper in. They rotated their keeper.
Yes.
As have we.
So that could be good for us. Again, I think it's a good game for both teams. I think both teams have put out teams that aren't their usual 100%ers, but it should be fun.
The commentator's whinging where it's cold. It's not cold. We're inside.
I don't know what they're on about, mate.
We're inside watching football on the iPad, like we have been for the last 12 months.
Well, I've got it on the TV. I'm living luxury.
Look at you.
Big time. I've stopped watching Fargo for this.
What series are you on Fargo?
3. I've just gotten to the one with Ewan McGregor on it. It's really good. Really enjoyed
Okay.
it.
I think I'm just about to start 2.
2's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me know when you finished it. Tell me what you think. Because it blew my mind. But it's really, really good.
Okay. Fargo on Netflix, everyone.
Fargo on Netflix, guys. Fantastic stuff. Although it's weird hearing Martin Freeman with an American accent. This is the football content everyone's looking for.
Absolutely. So you subscribe to. Danny's in. Danny's in. Danny's in. Oh. Well, I tell you what, first 8 minutes are looking good.
I love the fact that Ings went for like a little DeCanio.
Yeah.
It's impossible it's impossible to kick the ball like that and not say DeCanio in your head. DeCanio!
Bang. Oh.
It's like, yeah, it's great. I love that flick over the head. Like it always just reminds me of that Matt Leth's goal where he keeps it in the air a few times,
I'd love to see it.
and it's just when a Southampton player does it.
Go on.
Have it, son. Why not? Why not? He looks so angry. A mean Gineppo, that'd be great. I love that. Gineppo comes back after a knee surgery. He's got a neck tattoo. He's just mean and angry.
Is the Wolves kit done by Adidas, or is that just Nuno Espirito's own jacket?
It's done by Adidas. Surely he wouldn't be allowed to wear.
I was going to say, we don't get that kind of thickness of coats in the Saints wardrobe, do we?
I mean, I've definitely seen Ralph wear some thick stuff, but I think they're like coach own.
Yeah.
But we do need some thick coats. No,
Ralph just layers up.
Hummel might sort us out. Never know. They might just go vintage and they had like the same jackets they brought out in the 80s, the big thick puffer jackets that light on fire.
Strong display there from Salisu. That was good.
Yeah.
That'd be good for his confidence. Do you remember Kyle Walker-Peters' first game?
What was it? Who was
Burnley at home, and he gave away that corner that resulted in the freak goal that went pretty much that Danny let go by, and McCarthy was stood behind the goal line. That was that goal, and we lost that 1-0. Horrible day, very windy. And then from that, he was an amazing player.
Just needed that one touch. So happy to see him back in the team tonight.
Yeah.
We've missed him.
Stability, innit?
That's all I'm looking for, Mike. As long as that back four is all there, we're such a good team. So that's all I need. All I'm looking for.
Well, Redmond's up. Oh, go on, Danny.
Ooh,
back.
Just singing your praises, Walker Peters. Using the ball like that. How dare you? Making us look like idiots. I've bought that Fabio Silva on FIFA loads of times. I was really happy when Wolves bought him. I'm excited to see him play. It was always a FIFA grab. It was always cheap at Porto.
Redmond.
Yeah, he's got some proving to do that. As well. I think, although he's had decent performances recently when he's played, it's not been anything mind blowing, has it? It's all been a bit patchy.
Shea's not on the bench either, is he?
I'm sure Shea's on the bench. Why wouldn't he be? We won't invite him to a party. So last night I had the decision to either watch that war film 1917 or watch the Man United match. So I watched the war film, and by the time it was a finish, brilliant, mate. But by the time it was finished, the United match had just gone into extra time. So I was like, oh my god, I made the correct decision here.
Perfect.
I got a little 30-minute football match.
Yeah.
And a wicked film. Although some of it was hard to believe it was Germany because it was here. It was Salisbury. Right. So I was like, oh no, that looks like Fields here.
Amazing camera work in that though.
I did have a little fun game of myself of spot the cuts.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that.
Yeah, it's great.
Continuous shooting. I'm going to
Makes
talk
you feel a
about camera work again on a football channel.
That's what they come here for, mate.
Yeah. That's a fantastically shot film there.
I only talk about that sort of stuff when Wolves are on the attack.
What other big news? 9 goal at Goodison Park last night.
Yeah, that was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
How about that, Tottenham? You score 4 goals and you still don't win. It's going to be rough.
It's a hard knock life, isn't it, for Jose?
Yeah.
Poor fella. Poor fella. Just Everton are just so strange, aren't they? They just come. They're a bit like Leeds. They're like the opposite of Leeds, where they have a lot of good days and a lot of bad days, but they just seem to be slightly more consistent than Leeds.
Yeah. They had a great start to the season, though, didn't they?
Great start to the season. At the first couple of weeks into the season, you were sort of saying, "Cool, could Everton be in with like Champions League sort of stuff?"
Mm.
You know, when we were all excited at the beginning of the season and the Saints were winning the league. Although at that point we were all fearing relegation.
Yeah, losing 2 games in a row. Oh, imagine those days. God, they were rough.
They sucked. Don't suppose you happened to see Charlie Austin's interview
What about the
about the 9-0?
Yeah, I did. Oh. Do you know what? And I know he got a lot of stick for that. He does have a point.
Does have a point.
I mean, you can argue what you want, but, to some of what he said was, yeah, it hurts, but you got to look at it.
There were some truths to it, but in all, guy's an idiot. Don't know what he's talking about.
To summarize for anyone that hasn't seen into it, effectively what he was saying is like once you go down to 10 men, you shut up shop, sit back, and park the bus, so to speak, and you just change the way you play, and we just we didn't, and that's not the way we play though. I mean, like I said in the post match of that game, it's just not the way we play football.
And he is a man who left the club because he couldn't play the way that we play.
Yeah.
So he don't like it, and those sort of nights are the nights that he somewhat proved right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those Wolves blankets look nice.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'd love one of those for match day. Can you imagine that?
I feel like now I've seen them got with them. If I get a red and white one, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just a big snood. Right. Sorry, mate. Give it a few more seasons of this, and St. Mary's will give us like our own side. Never like the Skinner and Badil set. We'll have that. We'll have that where we are. A leather sofa.
That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind that.
Most plastic covers for when it rains.
So Bertrand looked good tonight.
Yeah, he is so far.
That wasn't a good pass out. Bit of a sketchy move from Forster there.
I mean, it was sketchy for who it went to. Go on.
Another corner.
Cool. Come on, boys. I mean, it was sketchy because of who it went to, but it actually went straight to the. It was actually a good pass. If the defender wasn't right, attacker wasn't right next to him, it would have been fine. It was just a bit of a poor decision.
Was that going in if that got through? Yeah, I reckon that was going in.
I mean, it's hard to tell, but yeah, probably.
Have a look at that angle. You know what I mean? Low.
The veteran Ruddy might have gotten to it.
No, I wasn't a great corner.
No,
what minute are you on, Jack?
I'm on 18:30.
Okay, I'm going to pause me slightly. How do I pause me?
I don't think you can, mate.
I can't.
Nah,
Why
it's
can't I
rubbish,
do
isn't
it?
it? It's rubbish.
What the heck?
There are
Oh,
two
sorry, man.
options. There are two options, isn't there? There's watch live or from the start. Up to you. We won't make the mistake this week of putting on that manager mode where it takes us like 2 minutes back.
Oh yeah, and then we couldn't get the stream back.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a heart attack.
it's kind of important on a watch along. You actually have the game to watch along.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of watch-alongs where they don't take much notice of the game.
Really? Oh yeah, there are a few. Yeah.
Not going to name any shame, are we?
They talk about series on Netflix and camera trickery and stuff like that. Yeah.
Awful channels.
Yeah.
They want decent content like how much we miss Yoshida.
Redmond looks better in this position.
He does look better in this position. See how Gineppo fares on this wing.
Oh. Came in like a wrecking ball.
Cool. Well, that's a shame. Looking feisty in the attack though, and we're looking more secure at the back as well. I mean, I think it's honestly that Kyle Walker position. It's if we have to pull anybody out of position to play his role, we just fall apart. Like no one else can play that position. And I do honestly think we fared better than when we had Valerie playing there than when we have the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I know.
You know that scene from Downfall?
Which
Do you remember
one?
the film Downfall? You know the Hitler in the room with all the is and
I'm
it's been like
thinking of Falling Down with Michael Douglas, but carry on.
no, not
Yes.
that one, not that one. And he gets really angry and he sort of pushes his glass up and starts to shake when he hears bad news. I almost did that for like when we find out that Stevens is playing right back again. So
I mean, I get angry, Mike, but I would never say I get Hitler angry.
yeah, it's a risky one to me. Yeah, granted. There are some dodgy areas that you can sort of look at, but it's yeah. Moving on.
I get Falling Down angry. I get Michael Douglas angry.
That's it. Yeah, maybe I use that one. Maybe I use that one. Yeah.
Just going on a rampage.
Exactly. Oh, look at those Wolves blankets.
Playing tug of war. Oh yeah, they look great, don't they?
What's going on here? It looked like Gineppo landed on this guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite selfishly, I was more worried that Gineppo was getting injured, but now I've seen him on the floor a bit longer. Maybe I'll stop worrying about Gineppo a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's nasty.
Oh yeah, Gineppo has gone. You just need him, and he's just followed right through.
Where do his socks end and his boots begin? Look at that.
Yeah, but that's cool though, isn't it? That's better than pink.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I wonder when Jimenez is back.
There's been quite a few header injuries this season.
I think his was the worst though. Sure. It must be.
Oh yeah, awful.
Every time I see the Wall sponsor, I know it's a betting company, but I also think it's a McDonald's advert. That's what I get more from it.
Yeah. Does it make you hungry?
I mean, everything makes me hungry, but yeah, that specifically, yeah.
The Wolves closing us down, but we're still able to keep the ball. This looks good.
Yeah, do you know what? It does just, we look so much more confident moving the ball around in the middle. Look how much better the passing is tonight than how it was against Newcastle. Well, that wasn't that ball to Reading wasn't great. Oh, go on.
It's putting pressure on them.
Maybe Ralph's just trying to get Redmond's confidence up tonight, like when Liverpool plays Salah right down the middle when he hasn't scored a few goals. Like, right, just play an attack and get some goals.
Yeah.
Get the confidence back up. Maybe he's just told Redmond, go on, go out there, shoot, attack.
You say Shea was on the bench.
Is he on the bench? I'm sure he is. I looked, I found out, and I have then forgotten.
Yes, he's on the bench.
Yes, on the bench.
And then Dulu's on the bench. Nathan Teller's on the bench as well.
It'd be interesting to see if we see Teller. He is one to watch. But I know his injury was what was it? What was it? What happened to him? Is it muscle injury?
Yeah, it doesn't get more vague than that, does it?
No, it was a muscle. He had a headache.
Something in his body injury. It's offside.
Playing that high line. Oh, he's rotated hats again. Maybe, do you reckon he has a home hat and away hat?
Imagine something loud for him.
Or do you reckon he goes through them until he finds like a winning one? Like he's like, here we are. This is the good luck hat. He keeps that until he stops winning, and then he rotates.
He's burnt his outfits from last week.
I mean, I didn't you? I threw out the laptop. I threw out the TV. I bought all new stuff.
Considering I wore that blue away kit for what, 3 hours?
Yep.
Smell horrible afterwards.
They do, don't they? They just don't.
Absolutely horrible. There's no way you're getting a second wear out of that. My goodness.
I just don't. I'm like, right, I'm wearing a Southampton top today. I'm going to put on all the deodorant. I'm going to make sure it's all as every time if I step out of the room, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Still, end of the day, like, they smell awful. How bad do you reckon these guys smell? Do you reckon they just laving their aftershave on at halftime?
Different material for theirs. They're proper kits. Big clearance from Salasi.
80s rugby shirt style. That's what they wear.
Yeah.
Be great if they made a comeback. If the baggy shirt made a comeback for a season.
Just imagine how quick Michael Owen would have been in the early days if they hadn't worn such a baggy shirt. If he hadn't worn a parachute on the pitch. That makes them think, really, isn't
it? Yeah.
Because they all used to wear them really baggy.
Who were the first team to stop doing it? Who was the first team you recall going, "Oh, they got tight shirts"?
I get a feeling it was a Tottenham.
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. That the
sportive or something Europeanly cut.
Isn't that the one that had the Thomas Cook logo on it?
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking of. Statman, what was the first tight shirt in the Premier League? Or do you reckon it was just one player that just started doing it? And
I reckon so, yeah. Yeah, it might be in the cut of a particular kit, and then suddenly someone started wearing a more fitting top, and everyone laughed at them, and then thought, actually, that's a really good idea. less drag when I'm running. Challenger by Salisu in the box. Looks like it's been
waved off for now.
Waved off. Well, it's nice to have a co-commentator that's not a former player from the opposition. It's a nice change. Well done, BT Sports. You're learning.
I think it's just because it's FA Cup and nobody wants to work it. So apparently,
it's tight. Are they looking at it? They are looking at it. Check complete. Surprised at that, if I'm honest. And they said, John, it's it looks dodgy, but it is Southampton. They've had a bit of bad luck recently with VAR. Do you want to just move it on?
No, I think they're just ignoring a certain rule of the game now because everyone agrees it's a stupid rule. Just ignore it for a bit.
I would say that was not strong enough. They've deemed it not strong enough to overturn it.
I think that's fair.
I think we've gotten away with one there.
I think those sort of decisions are the ones that have to be made in the split second of the game. Those sort of decisions are like, did it look like he would? Did he look like that's what he was doing? Other than that, the shirt saga continues, Mike. I got another email today after sending you that one. Apparently, they just if you're trying to claim your Southampton shirt back, they want a picture of the tag, the clothing tag on the inside that says "tear away" on it. And I question why, because that seems kind of silly. And they were just like, "No, if you can just send us a picture of where it was." I was like, "Okay, if that'll work." So now I have to send them a picture of a bit of seam on the inside of my shirt.
Sorry, they've got a receipt of your purchase, yet they want an image of the inside of your shirt.
Yeah. I love you, Southampton. I love you very, very much. Just very confused.
Yeah.
I work in retail. You work in retail. All I need is a proof. Proof you bought it in a day. We're good.
Jennifer was off there anyway, but hey ho.
So have we technically had a shot on goal this half yet?
Yeah. 7 attempts, 2 on target.
Fair play, boys.
And apparently Wolves haven't had any attempts on goal at all yet.
I feel like it's been a really 50-50
Surprisingly,
game.
none on target either.
Yeah, but again, that's they are missing Jimenez, but sort of a game that's really 50-50 in the like getting held up in the middle of the park. But we are the team that seem to be getting the chances. Just needs something to break for us, really. It's usually when I feel like it's going to break for us any second, it breaks for Wolves.
Yeah,
that seems to be the current play recently.
Danny flying in there. My goodness.
Football.
Danny wants the ball back. Danny's getting the ball back.
He's getting that ball back.
We didn't give our score predictions at the start, did we?
Oh, I guess we didn't. What do you think?
Badgering everyone for theirs. Well, now that we're 33 minutes into the game, I'm going to go 2-0 Saints.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think if we get a goal this half, 2-0 Saints, but my mind is telling me 1-0 Saints.
Okay.
A win's a win, guys. That's all we're looking for.
Yes.
And let's be honest, Mike. If we're 2-0 up going into 90 minutes with a bit of extra time, do you trust us?
No. Not even remotely close, I'm afraid.
Well, they've got Fabio down.
What's happened there?
Let's hope that isn't something terrible for us in the VAR.
Oh, no. No, not at all. No, don't be silly.
We're good.
I think that's the problem with VAR now. Every time something like that happens, you just end up going, "Oh, it could be. It could be if you slow it down enough."
And ref should only be seeing that in real time, and that's it. You can look at it from any angle, but you have to see it in real time. Otherwise, it doesn't. It's just not fair.
Yeah, it sometimes does feel like they're looking at it in slow motion and they're sending it to me to add some after effects, and I like some blood spatters coming out as well.
It'd be great if that was somebody's job to do that on hand.
Oh, what are they doing now?
Has he done it again? Anytime they're going in for balls 50-50.
No, that's nothing. He wins the ball.
That's what I want to hear from the commentators. It's just a part of playing football, unfortunately. Yes, it is.
I mean, I'm not debating that probably hurt, but dramatising everything. It's winding me up.
Yeah, if I think enough managers in this league now, a lot of people have sort of turned against the refs now and sort of been saying some things recently that they really need to tell it to their players. Don't give them anything to like get cut diving out of the game. Don't go down if you can't stay up.
Right.
Don't it's just that'll be the next thing. It'll be the next thing.
Walker Peters with all the letters on his back.
Is it in the Spurs doc when Jose meets him? He's like, "So I call you Walker or Peters?" He's like, "Call me Walker Peters." It's too long. Back when things were more sunnier for Spurs.
Yeah. Let's call him KWP or something. I don't know.
Kyle.
These Wolves players are absolutely flying the moment they get any contact from Southampton player.
Makes us look big, rough and tough, doesn't it?
Yeah. So Wolves with a free kick.
These little Portuguese men, they just can't take it.
That's a good ball in. Come on, win the ball back. Oh, good stop, Jan. Great bit of defensive play there.
I mean, the back four look great. Salasu is really surprised me of how just sturdy he's been. He's not made any mistakes yet. I mean, he's not been heavily tested, but he's not being,
No.
he's not being shy about it. He's getting stuck in.
It's going to take a few games, I think. in the Premier League for us to really see what he's about. Oh. Is that playing it? Yeah.
It must be.
It's approaching the 40-minute mark here.
Yeah, it's just been a real cagey first half. But like I say, if there's a team more likely to score, it will be us.
Yeah.
But it's quite clear that Wolves they're trying to snake a goal. They're trying to snake a set piece, try and get some cards on the pitch. I think that's maybe now just a tactic when you play against Southampton, try and get them down to 10.
Yeah.
If a decent team can be beaten by 9, then a team like Wolves should be able to beat us by at least 3 goals.
Yeah.
Although, as long as that player isn't Kyle Walker-Peters, I think we might be all right.
Oh, I bet he is. Go on. It's not a bad ball in. Oh, Redmond.
Has he missed it again? Oh.
Did you make of that? Great ball in, though.
Great ball in on a plate for him, and he's just like, I don't know what to do.
Ah. It's at an awkward height. I'm not sure if it counts.
But you say that, but it bounces straight onto his right foot. if his right foot was just ready to go. No, it's not good enough.
I'm loving the energy from Bertrand tonight, though.
Yeah, Bertrand is looking. Don't know why. It's because I think he realizes he doesn't have to. He's got Gineppo there. He's got what would be he's got, but they're just everyone's in position at the back tonight.
Yeah.
I think maybe has anybody noticed what foot Salasu is? Is he? Because if he's more left-sided, again, that'd be something that plays more into. So I don't think Stevens is a centre back, but also
he's bit of a break here. Nicely done, Jan. All is good. Don't worry, Jack.
It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. Who wins when it goes to penalties?
Huh.
I have just realised how long this could be tonight.
Oh yeah, cup football. I didn't think this through, did I?
So if we go extra time, right, we'll do our preview for the next game in the extra time.
Yeah.
I do hate how much you just sometimes forget that Danny's on the pitch. There goes a long time in games where you're like, I've not seen him in a while. Where is he?
Bit pedestrian.
And then, a bit pedestrian. And then he might put a challenge in. And it's like, okay, that was good. But not the job I really want you to be doing. It's nice that you're doing it.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Gineppo, 50-50 in him. Injury or red card. It doesn't go either way.
Oh, don't start that. Can't do that.
When was the last time Gineppo scored? That must have been
Sheffield game?
I can see the goal in my head.
Or West Brom game?
The turn and shoot, but I can't even remember. Can't even remember what game it's in.
I think it was a West Brom game. That was a good ball. Loads of them offside. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah. Not great from them.
They're all offside.
We play a good line in those free kicks. When we play full squad, we seem to have a really good just offside trap.
No, Harry Maguire's in our squad.
Well, I don't think he would anyway. Do you see he got man of the match last night for that United match? Everyone's like, what? Why? What did he do? They've not had a shot to deal with. They've not. Let's give it to McTominay, who scored the goal, did something. Oh, I've got a feeling it's going to go the distance.
3 minutes of stoppage.
I reckon, mate. I reckon another 45 minutes of that.
Got to be more clinical.
We've just got to be doing something with those chances. I mean, a lot of those shots on goal seem to be scuffs at goal. Or happen to just go at goal. Cool, fair play.
Champo got tackled by Armstrong. Bertrand in the mix. Go on. Oh, Danny. They missed out on the corner here by the looks of it. Yeah, it's a corner ball.
Yeah, that's a corner.
Yeah, well, it's moved on.
I was about to say, it seemed like if that was a Danny shot or a Danny attempt on goal, he didn't seem to be in an angle for it at all.
God, nice work, Redmond.
Yeah, he's been Redmond. Sorry, he's been playing really well in that position today.
Yeah, it's not like him to
just wanting to get something out of it. But cool, Gineppo did well to get the ball out.
Bertrand's having a good game as well.
Just do something with this run of play, eh? Come on. Let's not get to halftime without another attempt on goal.
Oh.
That'll be halftime then. That'll be halftime. It's pretty flat first half. Not much to get excited about.
So it's blown for halftime for me.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But all the chances of Southampton though.
That's the upside to it, is that if there's a team that looks like they're going to score at Southampton, but the past few weeks have been like that, to be fair. Last week especially was a game where you were like, well, how did we not score? Ooh, look how stupid my hair's gone. So yeah, it won't. seem to be doing that quite a lot. Where we're on top, we have the chance, seem to have the chances, but we're just not putting stuff in. I just want more from Danny. Really, you were kind of wanting to make something out of nothing, like he used to. Just do something. And when we get to that final third again, seems to be a lot of knocking it, passing it about. When you've got players like Gineppo who can run at people and really do something, I don't understand why they're not trying to create him space and give him the freedom to do that, because he's dangerous every time he runs into a box at people. He seems to be able to dart along that line really, really well. So I don't see why he's not pushed to do that more.
Yeah.
And just Danny needs to do something. But Redmond's playing well. Armstrong's playing well. Everyone else seems to be playing pretty good. It's just that final bit now.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to convert some of those chances. Let us know in the chat section what you thought about the first half. Any standout performers that you thought have had a good game so far? I think in regards to standout performers, I think Bertrand's having a great game.
Yep.
Redmond's having moments. He's having more positive moments than he did in the previous game.
The problem is, it seems that our attacking players, their highlights of the game seem to be their defensive play. Like, he's putting on some great tackles, he's winning balls back. Same for Danny. They're ruthless in trying to regain the ball. But doing their actual job of attacking, creating chances and scoring, they're just thin and far between, really. And like I say, a lot of our shots on target seem to be scampers and scuffs towards goal. Anything else?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Matthew Barnes here. I think they're holding back. I don't know. I mean, there was that chance that Redmond had that, arguably he could have done a bit better with, but it came at a weird height. But I don't know. There's positive forward play going on. I think Armstrong's having a good game. Bertrand's having a good game. Salisu's having a decent performance. One contentious sort of penalty call that perhaps might have gone against us in a different game, but it hasn't. I didn't think it was enough to overturn the decision. That would be my take on it. But aside from that,
I think this is kind of almost, if he keeps playing it this way, it could be a sort of a perfect debut for Salasso. If it stays 0-0, or we can just keep a clean sheet and he plays like he is, I think people will be quite impressed. Maybe it won't be, that makes up for not seeing him for most of the season.
Yeah.
But it'll be, if he can impress tonight and just get a few people on his side, I think it'll be quite quickly looks like something hot.
Yeah, absolutely. And if Fraser Forster can get yet another clean sheet, I mean, arguably he's not really been tested. They haven't had a shot on goal at all.
Forster must be loving it. Is this what football's like all the time? No one's shooting at me.
Man, he must really command those back forwards to, you do not let the ball pass. Made me look really good. I mean, but he's yet to concede since coming back. So that's good to see. And Tristan is also impressed with. So, interesting to see whether or not he's had a word with Ralph and says, you play Walcott up front for a bit. Can I have a go? Do you reckon that was how the conversation went?
Yeah. I reckon.
Please.
Know what Theo's been doing?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been scoring goals, but if I could just get a little bit closer and you stick Armstrong and Gineppo on with me, and who knows? Who knows what can happen?
I give Redmond scored in the 4-0 against Pompey, so he gets a lot of room for movement in my heart. Doesn't he gets a lot of extra space.
Yeah, so did Cedric, didn't he?
Yeah, but so that's why Cedric got a lot of room in my heart. But then he left.
He left is getting way more game time and left back. Yeah. Mad.
Craziness. But it's you still sort of Redmond's one of those players where he's been in the team for a while now. And I don't know what Redmond looks like when he's playing in form and playing well. Like, I can't remember the last time I've seen him play a run of form when he was just consistently good, putting in decent passes and scoring goals. It seems to have been a while since he's done that consistently.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to expect from him right now. I don't know what what I want him
Or
to be
Redmond.
doing. Yeah, Redmond in general, I don't know what I want him to be doing. Do I want him to be scoring goals, just playing passes? I like what he's doing with his hold-up play here. Has been really good. It's like I don't know what are my expectations of Redmond, because they're obviously a lot different now than when he first joined the club.
Yeah.
But he looks better today than he has in the past couple of weeks.
I mean, if they're playing 3 at the back, you might argue that we should be getting a bit more space, and maybe having him on the left side where he can cut inside and have a strike with his right. But it'd be nice to see a goal from outside the box from any of the attacking threats that we have. It would be Redmond, Armstrong, or Danny Ings, or Gineppo.
Yeah, Gineppo, I think he just needs to be given the space. I don't know if it's him, if he needs to be more confident going forwards, or that he just needs to be allowed to make runs a bit more. He seems to be making a lot of safe passes when he's on the ball now. A lot like what Redmond, Romeo does, where he gets the ball and he just makes the safe pass to keep the pace going. I think Gineppo seems to be doing a little bit of the same, whereas I would quite like to see him get the ball and try and make a few yards with it. Try and get forward with it, burst down the wing a bit more.
Yeah.
Be a winger. Be a winger. I think he cuts in so much, so Bertrand can go up that line. You never really see him, taking people to task down the wing. He always someone gets a bit congested down the middle. So I'd quite like to see him just be played more on the wing, just more have the ball more on the wing.
Yeah. They're just replaying the chances here on BT Sports. Danny's had a couple of chances. The one where it sort of went through the legs just hasn't quite come together. Wolves are definitely flooding their box when
Absolutely.
we keep going like this. We'll get our chance. We'll get our chance.
Yeah.
Dan here says Redmond looks better. Armstrong and Bertrand's playing well. Agreed. Armstrong and Bertrand are having a great game. Gineppo needs to be a bit braver, work his way rather than waiting for the ideal pass. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Fairly solid defensively overall, which is a big positive that we certainly would like to see. Callum, ITZ Callum thinks that Salisu should start on Sunday. Do you see that happening?
If Vestergaard's fit, then no. However, if
Right.
Vestergaard's a bit like if he's 70%, then sure, why not? It's
He wasn't quite back to the Vestergaard that we remember. Was he?
That's what it makes me think that if he's not 100% ready to go, let Salasu do it. But and I'm, as much as we all love Stevens, I think it's time for Salasu now. So if that's the case where they think they need Vestergaard needs maybe another game out, then yeah, I would say start Salasu.
Yeah. They're just talking about the VAR thing, and I 100% agree with Glenn. And I know people are going to say, "Oh, it's Saints channel. Of course, they're going to be biased." And by the way, yes, we are biased.
Yeah.
But taking off my Southampton hat, he's absolutely right in the sense that it's not a clear and obvious error on the decision that's been made. So it shouldn't be overturned. That's the way they should be doing these things.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad they have.
Yeah. Maybe times are changing. Doubt it, but maybe times are changing. Doubt it.
Oh, here's a question from Matthew. How would you compare Salisu to Stevens? I prefer Salisu's haircut.
Salasu is like a nice, fresh plate, and Jack Stevens is a plate that has had some real bad food on it.
You getting hungry, Jack?
Getting there, yeah. Getting there. But yeah, I think with Stevens, there's now a history, and I now know, what he can do and what he can't do, and what where he fails at. And with Salasu, I'm still learning. Like, to be fair, there's not much.
We don't know yet, do we?
There's not much to take away from this game yet.
No, we don't know yet. And I think Stevens gets dealt a bit of a bad hand because, of course, last game he played in the right back position where apparently he can play right back. No, he can't play right back. But Stevens has been involved in some of our more famous clean sheets that we've had. he was involved in the Liverpool 1-0 and the Man City 1-0 last season.
I
Clean
think
sheet.
on his best day, Jack Stevens is a really decent Premier League defender, like a mid-table, really With Salasso, I don't know what the limits are yet, so it's just exciting to see a new centre back who we spent a bit of money on, who's finally in the team, and he looks like he's getting stuck in, and he's not conceded, which is good.
Yeah,
I like us not conceding. That's good.
that's the plan.
So right now, I'm excited about Salasso and Stevens. I'm wary of, especially for it was the last match where he was dawdling with the ball in the middle of the park where he lost it. The thing that he did against it was Huddersfield, wasn't it, that we were talking about that last game of the season?
Yeah, no, that's for nothing game.
That was the thing that made me always bothered me the most about Stevens, was just losing it for no reason, and he did that again against in the week, and that just killed it for me.
Yeah,
I'm just excited to see Salasso play. Just excited to see him. I think I need to get another beer, Mike. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, you carry on. Go for everyone else as well. If you need to go and get a drink, now's the time to do it. Check the socials, do all those things. Get comfortable for the second half. I answer this question here. Do I think Ings will leave? I don't know. It's possible. It's possible he could leave in the summer. It depends what happens, I think. If he goes the rest of the season and struggles to score goals like he has done in the last 10 performances, then I think we'll feel a bit different, and the contract situation will be different over the summer. So, okay, Jack, you can answer.
I'm answering questions. What am I answering?
There you go. Whilst I go and get a drink.
Do I think? Oh, God, that's a depressing question to come back to. Right. Do I think Danny Ings will leave? I'm less confident he'll stay than I was beginning of the season. Hold on, let's just crack this open first. This is a Holidays hazelnut stout. Yeah, that's what we're all talking about. Yeah, I think it's less likely than it was at the beginning of the season. But at the same time, the form that he's in, the way that he's been playing, I don't think his stock is as high as it would be as it was at the beginning of this season. I mean, I know he was on 7-8 goals in this season so far, which is decent, but it's not Danny Ings last season. And with the injuries that he has and has picked up, and the way he's been since the knee surgery, I think bigger teams that were looking at him at the beginning of the season might look a bit differently. But at the same time, with those sort of injuries, would he be more willing to accept being a bench player now? It's all what Danny wants, I think. I think it really comes down to what Danny wants. And I know the message from the club has been, he wants to leave the contract negotiations to the end of the season so we can just concentrate on football. Well, he's concentrating on football when he's not scoring. And it's, I'm looking for more from him in the next few games. And I think we need to see something more out of him, because he's on a bit of a drought. He needs to get through this. And if he doesn't get through this drought, I think it'd be a weird summer for him, because it'll be, well, your stock's gone down a little bit, but also, where is his peak? Is he on the up or is he on the down? And I think he's middling right now. I think he's teetering. It can go either way by the end of the season. But do I think he'll stay? Yes. I think Danny Ings will be here next season. If I had to put money on it, I would say he will be here next season. I said to Mike the last game, how many games, how many goals and assists does Minamino have to get before we start to look at him as a signing? Like if Liverpool offered us that deal of, okay, well, if you give us Danny back, we'll give you Minamino and such, whatever it would be. For me, honestly, I think Minamino is a more. Is he gotten changed? He went and got changed. He must smell real bad. I think Minamino is an exciting prospect to me, and I would, if it was my money, I might put it there. He's
It's
back.
been left out. I put a Saint shirt on.
Nice.
Look at that. You want to name the season? Which season's this?
That stout is terrible. That's awful.
I've gone for a. It's not going to show up on the screen because it's green. This is a mistletoe mafia.
A mistletoe mafia. I'm actually going to pour this away and get a Corona. That's how bad this is.
No Corona on the channel, please.
How dare you?
Of course, you're allowed Corona.
So yeah, I've just given that my my controversial opinions.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You haven't said anything too bad.
I've not said anything too bad. It's just what my where do we all stand on things right now?
Okay.
It's Callum. I kind of agree that I'm not sure how I feel if we would sign Walcott full time. I think it's
Walcott full time.
Yeah, Walcott full time.
How bad is that stout?
Awful, mate. It's gone right to my head. Blah.
Okay. Oh, we kicked off. Did we kicked off?
We kicked off. I'm gonna quickly get a different drink because that really is bad.
Do you want me to do the audio?
Deal with
do the audio for this. You ready? Ready? Here it comes. Come on.
Ooh,
oh, right on cue.
That was great.
There we go. Yeah, let us know what you're drinking at home, enjoying the game. Right, get rid of this banner because it's no longer half time. Cheers, everyone. Kicking off back in possession. What have you gone for? Corona on the can, man. That's so San Diego. I love it.
Yeah, I'm pretty San Diego, man. I'm pretty California. Yeah. And a picnic to balance it out.
Good, man.
That's the most English of snacks.
We turned into a nutrition channel.
I mean, who doesn't? I mean, it's the most nutritious of chocolate bars, right? A picnic. It's pretty much a health bar.
It's got fruit in it. I'm loving this invisible can, though.
Good. I like it.
It's a nice festive Vienna lager. It's really good, actually. Very good. Come on, boys. More of the same. And let's finish our chances.
That's it. We swapped ends. I remember how football works now.
You're going the wrong way. Oh, no. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Their wing backs are quick, aren't they? Either that or we're off the pace.
It could be Gineppo off the pace.
Oh! 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 Armstrong, how'd you miss that?
Well, let's see what he misses. Oh, my God, mate. Yeah, that's not cricket. You can't be missing them. You can't be missing that. That's not
all the way through. Great ball in by Ryan Bertrand there, though. Oh, Danny's on. Danny's on. But is he onside? Offside. Offside.
It's a great finish.
Is he offside though? Oh, I don't know. Oh my word. We might have a goal here.
He's onside.
He's on.
That's onside. Why is VA not looking at that?
It is.
He's on.
He's on.
He's onside. How's it go?
Go.
Hey! It's about VAR going our way.
Man.
It's about time. Woohoo!
Look at that celebration afterwards as well. Oh, you gotta love that. Fantastic.
That was a strange goal.
Look at that.
I always find it very weird when they cut directly from Nathan Redmond to the Wolves manager. It's like he ages in a frame. That's such a good finish. So lucky. Yeah, he's a mile on.
Look at that.
Finally, oh my God, a Danny Ings goal. About time.
Whew.
Right, another 8 of them, please.
Exactly, Matthew. An Ings goal and a VAR decision.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Moving on up.
No, my D, no problem. Wow. VAR works, everyone.
It does.
VAR works.
When competent people are using it. And I was so worried it wasn't going to be used. And they were going away from it. Like, surely that linesman was meant to keep his flag down there.
He did. He did until the end of play. And then when it was in the goal, he stuck it up. So it's a tight one, though.
It was a tight one.
I can see why he put it up.
But at the same time, I don't understand why they all ran away from it. Just carry on with this. That was definitely offside. It was like, no, check it before you run away from it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What was that? The yellow card. Cole Peters.
Go on, son. Get stuck in. Break him. Oh my God. He literally pounded the floor with his fist.
How bad this looks in slow motion.
Acting.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's a yellow card. Everyone calm. Everyone chill.
Everyone chill out.
Foul on us, wasn't it? It's finally given the foul.
Takes a while, but here's the thing. If it takes a while, he makes the right decision. I don't mind.
Yeah. They were all offside again.
Told you, mate. We love playing that line. They can look like fools.
I tell you what, Forza's going to stick the entire back line in his Christmas card list, isn't he?
Yep. Boys, you absolutely killed it today.
Yeah.
Is he also wearing a knotted this season's goalkeeper top?
I don't know.
Because it's yellow and pink this year, isn't it?
Oh.
Right, Salasu, that's not what you're doing.
Ho, ho, ho. It's all right, fella. It's all right.
Right, calm it down, bud. Let's...
Does Bertrand take a bit of a responsibility there because he didn't get back?
Yeah, Bertrand is completely out of position, doesn't have his face in the right place, but, maybe he could...
Yeah.
Communication breakdown.
Literally after what we just said about Forster sticking them all on his Christmas card list.
Bertram was trying to get himself off it. I'm not telling Fraser where I live.
Sure, I tell you what, I think the contract for Fraser Forster must be up soon.
Yeah, it must be coming to an end.
Mm. Great play, Salisu.
Yeah, mate, redeem yourself for that one. That was decent. Oh, do you know what? In the summer, if it was an option, if we depending on what's going on, I wouldn't be opposed to us trying to go for like Dean Henderson as a goalkeeper. Like I know he's a decent name right now, but I think one thing that's proven from some of the bigger clubs is having a really decent and secure goalkeeper really makes the team an awful lot better. And I think getting someone in that you spend a bit of bob on, league proven, can definitely do a job. Oh, Foster with a big head. Salasu recovered.
Doing all right, this lad.
Recovered doing again. All right. That was really good. Great.
Yeah.
That was a really good challenge. But Forster coming at the head it there, he looked really. His positioning seems to be a lot better than McCarthy. He doesn't like when the ball comes. If he punts the ball low, it goes out. He seems to be in the right position for when it comes back at him.
Yeah. It was an awkward position there, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was ahead of all you could do, but that was all. It was there. It was coming in at the wrong place.
Who's that? Oh, go on. Oh, Roman's got it again. In the wrong way. Oh, what a play on.
Cool, yeah. Fair play, boys.
Don't know how Wall's got the ball back there. Flipping it. How'd they do that? Salisu's quick.
Yeah, he's got pace on him.
Feel a video incoming. 5 reasons.
He was great there. Again, great.
Yeah.
A pacey centre back, and he's strong as well. And seems that last challenge, it seems really, really smart with his challenges.
He's got to get a yellow card for that, hasn't he? How's he not got a yellow card for that?
Send him off. Is he? Oh, he's not getting one. He's not getting one.
Unless BT are behind with their graphics.
I mean, can't give a man with that kind of hair a card, can you? A pacey centre back, eh? I don't think he could ask for a better centre back pairing than Bednarak, though. I think you're so safe as houses if you got Bednarak next to you. You know he's going to be. You've got a really good partner there.
It's pace, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Traore coming on. Getting ready. Am I reading right there? Salasu is 6'3". He's big as well. Is he a big boy?
To move that quick.
6'3". Yes. He's huge.
Oh, he's got a yellow card for diving.
Yep, absolutely. He was pouncing before Stevens even got to him. Brilliant. Ref's having a good game. I know we were making fun of him beforehand, but he isn't. His decisions have been good so far. Maybe you don't have to run about, Mike. Maybe you just have to sit in the middle of the park and observe the game. Maybe that's what maybe that's his way of doing things.
Yeah.
Although watching the Super Bowl on Sunday did make me think, oh, I wish we had that click Mike thing. I would like him to explain everything he does.
Surprised they don't have that.
We seem to be the only sport that doesn't have something like that, where the refs can announce what's going on, explain themselves. I also don't understand how people watch American football, because I happily watch a Super Bowl, but my God, the amount of adverts they must watch in America is just sickening.
Yeah, their halftime show's got nothing on ours. We're electric on ours. All those questions. A montage of the weekend songs, or
I would love it if like World Cup finals or something had halftime performances. That would be neat. I think do you reckon people
longer
would
than
tune in?
50 minutes, isn't it?
Do you reckon more people would tune into the FA Cup final with like a halftime?
Halftime show.
That's all right. Boys can have 20 minutes instead of 15. Like, it'll be fine.
Come on, win the ball back. Put the ball back. Have we? No. Danny having an audacious go.
So he should. Something out of nothing. I mean, that is Danning's sort of like I've seen him score from there. I'm surprised he went for that low corner.
Yeah. Coolly done. You're about to have another.
Easy.
What did you make of that moment?
That was nice, wasn't it? Dink. I hope he said that. I hope he said dink when he hit that.
Traore is coming on.
This is why this is the point in the game when we need Janowicz to come in and absolutely lay him out. Oh, those Vaseline arms, they're coming. He is jacked, isn't he?
Wow.
It looks like a wrestler's coming onto the pitch.
Silva coming off?
I think so. He's been battered, hasn't he? Been battered about today.
Loading up the box. Corner ball, corner's in. Size headset out.
no issues. No worries. So, what are your 5 reasons to be excited by Salasu? Then, are you gonna we're gonna workshop it here?
Yeah, let's know in the comment section a few reasons why we should be excited about Mohamed Salah. No, he's very tall, a commanding presence, and he's got pace. I think the two things that I've seen that encourage me so far.
And it seems he's got a decent pass on him when people are open. If he can spot a pass, seems like he can do it.
Yeah.
But there's been a few. I think the few game passes in this game that he's made that have gone astray. Kind of been Bertrand probably wasn't in the position he needed to be in. There's one I think earlier on where I think Ward-Prowse was just sort of tracking back still.
Yeah.
So he's looking good. He's looking good.
Try putting pressure on the ball. That's what he's come on the pitch to do. Mayu and Bednarek passing it around and
Forster confident with the feet.
So this is why I reckon 2-0.
Wow. That passing.
There's been a mugging on a pitch. Neves on Gineppo.
Oof.
It's all right, he's up.
Get up. Or is it going to be one of those nights where we don't see a sub to the 80th minute?
What would you change?
No, nothing necessarily, but maybe I would bring on Nalundaloo or something like that.
You love that player, don't you?
I just want to see youth in the team.
Yeah, Gineppo's in. He is tiny, isn't he?
Who? Gineppo?
Gineppo, yeah.
Little elastic band man, isn't he?
Yeah. Well in. Good lad.
But, it's young attacking players like Nalundaloo that excite me, especially with players like Redmond in the team, which, Redmond's having a good night tonight. But there's also a point where you have to start phasing in those sort of players if we want to see development through them.
Yeah.
I think, Redmond's got to give every right to start every game. And London needs to prove themselves. And these are the sort of games where I like to see the youth of today.
Armstrong. Man. Oh, what a play. Redmond's in. Squares it to Ings. Come on. Oh.
God, Stephen.
Stuart Armstrong, though. Made that.
And that's,
great play.
It was a great play. Unfortunately for Redmond there, it was a good shot.
Miles onside.
Miles onside. Just keep it well. It gets foot in the way there. The ball.
Cut inside. He loves that. If that had been cut inside to his left foot, goal. Right foot, I mean. Goal.
I think just very unfortunate that the keeper gets his foot there, or his leg there even. Or maybe, yeah.
Hits him on his hip.
Ward-Prowse. Come on.
Whoa. Stuart Armstrong, man. Take a bow. Flawless Scotland. Come on.
He's a lawyer. I just love that. Out of all the players in the team, he's the one that always surprises you with little moves like that. I don't know why. It's always like, come on, Armstrong. Really taking the mick there.
Here we go. Headed goal. Salasu. Come on. Not sure what that was. Yep. Nope.
Nope.
It's my fault. Sorry, everyone.
I love that Armstrong just there ready for it, though. He wants to hit it on the skulls.
Get ready for a nervy moment for Forster.
Nah, that's fine. No, I've got like he put it. He put it out. He put it out and he got back and goal. What I don't want. What I don't want.
On.
What I don't want is McCarthy to come out there, chest it, take it down, and try and play it out. It's like, no, just clear it, get it gone.
Nicely done, Salisu. Liking this player.
Oh my! So is that Bertrand that just rammed into a Traore there as well, just to take the damage? His health bar must be low after that.
Great play. Great play. Go on, is that Stuart Armstrong on? Ah. This game's wide open.
Oh, it's unfortunate for Armstrong there.
I'm sure the neutrals at home are enjoying this one.
That's a great challenge from Romeo. What is it we are doing different? This picking.
He's just kicked it in the Traore's face.
Good.
In the face.
Bap. Did he? I feel like he learned that from Bertrand. Do you know what I mean? That gives me real Bertrand vibes. That.
A bit cheeky.
He was a real man. He should have smashed it in his face. Get him off.
Just pushed over Bertrand. Just running the clock down. It's what we like to see.
Making Traore angry. That was a good dink. I like it. I like that we're playing with confidence. It's been an hard few weeks, so I like the fact they're taking these chances. But we need to start putting them away a little bit. I don't want to be getting to the end of the game and it's 1-1. We're like, why didn't we put those away?
Yeah. Yeah, Stuart Armstrong arguably had a sitter as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was a sitter. You know, maybe you do think, you know, maybe Redmond could have done better. Like you say, it was a shame it wasn't cutting onto his right foot, but kind of just want your attackers to put those away. Although the good thing is, I think Wolves are getting a bit heated in there. They're putting in some challenges. You know, they put a lot of fouls on them right now, and they're getting a bit mouthy towards the ref. A lot of those sort of dives that you saw them do in the first half, they're sort of giving them to us right now.
Yeah. Go on, put in. Now's the pass. Yeah, he's got loads of space. Oh. Loads of space, though. Gineppo needed to give that ball a bit earlier, I think. A little bit earlier. Now.
It's all right, I'll take a corner.
Bit more of a diagonal ball. That's the problem. Almost like Gineppo needed to be in the position Redmond was in so that they could flood the box.
Yeah, it was the wrong player, wasn't it? If there's a guy that I don't want to have to deliver the ball, it's Gineppo.
Come on.
Big Salasa Hoof, come on.
Oh.
Ooh.
Romeo's let his hair grow a bit, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a bit of a tennis ball fuzz, hasn't he? I don't think he looks as hard.
They're talking about a handball from a Wolves player in the box. Not for me. Not for me.
It's okay them talking about it. It's when VAR start talking about it. That's when I start caring.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
Romeo killed him out.
Yeah, that's a really fair comment from Stephen McManaman there. John Moss had a good game.
It's just that it's that constantly annoying thing. All right, if this Southampton team played the Man United team that played last night, we would get something out of it.
Yeah.
We just seems that we get some certain teams. We just get them all at the wrong time.
And they get us at the right time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dodgy ball in. Salisu again to the rescue. He's having a good one.
He's having a good game.
Heck of a debut.
Gineppo just killed there. Yeah, really is having a great debut. I think you got to hope that there's not no one in the support that have been tainted by him not playing for this long. Tonight's performance so far has somewhat been worth the wait.
Yeah,
not completely. It's very late in the season, but
I mean it's in the cup, but it's against Premier League opposition. Arguably not a full strength opposition, but there are some good signs here.
This is all for me. This is kind of a perfect tester for him. It's right. It's you can play against league competition, but it's in a cup, so you'll probably get maybe 80% of what the 400 that they could probably give. So it's a good game for him. Good game for him.
So they're going at 100% at the moment, though.
They're trying.
Camera's back.
We're just going to win every FA Cup game 1-0 because that's going to be a real nervy kind of cup run.
What a challenge. Redders is on.
Cool. Come on, boys.
Stuart Armstrong. Oh.
Wow. How well they turned the tide.
The sound bites everyone's going to get from this Watchalong.
Hey. Quite. Who would you bring on if you're bringing anybody on right now?
No one. Leave it as it is. Yep. I wouldn't change a thing.
Don't want to rest anybody for the weekend?
Nope. I want to win this game.
Okay.
I want to win this game in 90 minutes. This goes past 90 minutes. We get problems on Sunday.
Fair play.
Win or lose. So, leave it. Would you make any changes? I'm curious now.
I think I would bring on Shea or Nalundalo, an attacker, just for those moments there. I would quite like to have had another attacking option or another finisher up there. Like, say if it was Shea running in Stu's position there or Redmond's position, I feel like I'd be more certain on him putting it in.
Yeah.
Apart from that, no.
It sounds mad though, but the only change I would possibly consider making would be Danny.
Yeah, that does ring true. Or I would maybe bring Gineppo off for Shea and push Redmond wide.
We're good. I
hear the commentator shout and it all goes wrong. Oh, Forster, fair play, boy. First thing he's had to deal with in 3 FA Cup matches. Oh, soon nutmeg there. That would have been embarrassing. That's a fair play, Forster. Good save his feet, but not only that, but he's parried it out rather than towards anyone.
He's had something to do. Let's hope that's the last thing he's had to do.
Go on, Gineppo. Run at it, boy.
You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Forster.
Good, isn't it?
Yep. Forster's positioning is so much better than McCarthy's. Yeah, do you know what? That save that Forster made there with his feet, the actual shot from Traore, I feel like McCarthy would have let that in because he spreads his legs so wide when the shots go in. I feel like that would have gone through his legs.
Maybe. I think McCarthy gets too involved though in outfield play that gets him into problems. As in Forster's very much I'm here if you need, but out on the pitch stuff, I'll leave you to it.
It's a good game for Salasu, good game for Forster. Again, the only thing that you can ring questions of here is kind of the forwards and finishing these chances.
Yeah, it's an odd goal as well, isn't it?
Exactly. You know, that goal didn't scream finish. What a finish from Danny. It was lucky in every sense. Lucky with the rebound, lucky with the decision.
Bit under the cosh, yeah. This is all Wolves at the moment.
Weather the storm, weather the storm.
Oh, come on, Bertrand. You got to put that out, mate. All day long. Just put it out. Right, Shea Adams is coming on.
If it's for Gineppo, I'm a tactics mastermind.
And if it's for Ings, I think he might be resting Ings for Sunday. It'd be a bold move, though. You might be thinking, my front men are looking leggy because they're doing a lot of pressing tonight. Who do I want to save?
And also, there are chances in this game to get a goal. And for Shea, again, Shea is another player. He needs a goal. So
yeah,
someone that can. He's a great player to be able to bring on at 81 minutes when everyone's a bit tired and, like you say, everyone's a bit leggy. So this is
it's Danny.
It's going to be Danny. Me and Mike will run the bench. No issues.
I think it's bold, but I don't disagree with it.
No, neither do I.
They both need haircuts. Both desperately. We all need haircuts.
Well, I think Southampton, as a side, you can quite clearly tell that they're not getting haircuts. And I love that from our players because there are definitely some other teams when you look at their players that have got very, very fresh trims.
Yeah.
I've got to look like this. You've got to look like that.
Oh,
the beard is getting mighty at this point. Needs its own hairdryer. Oh, please don't.
Come on, Betty, get up, mate.
Because if you think we don't have a right back, we don't have a left back either.
Yeah, we're not lying.
That's all right. He's up. It's all right. Stevens can play left back.
Don't even joke about that.
Do you know what I've just thought as well? This squad, good, right? Attacking, great. Imagine it with Minamino in it.
Who's off the pitch though? If Minamino's on,
Redmond. I don't care. Any of those players could drop for Minamino, in my opinion.
Because as it stands at the moment, he's playing in Armstrong's position.
I would start him above Armstrong. Not being funny. It all depends on how we're playing. Because I don't know. Because like today, I'm not sure what is this our standard 4-2-2-2 today. I don't think so. I think it's a weird 4-2-3-1.
No, I think it's the same as normal. Whatever that is.
I don't think I quite let you guys all know enough how much hype I have behind Minamino.
It's a great player.
Young,
It's exciting.
Youngish. A player who I would, if we signed him permanently, I'd be really happy. It's the only thing that's not keeping me going full board on what a sign it is the fact that it's not that it's a loan. If it was full time, I would have hit the roof.
Yeah.
Is this Nathan Teller coming on?
Yeah, he's warming up. He's stripping off. Come on.
Does he play left back?
No, he must be coming on for Gineppo, I would have thought.
Did I hear that Smallbone has come quite far in his recovery? I read somewhere that I saw Smallbone is doing pretty good.
Oh, really?
Not straight away back, but you know.
Cruciate ligament, though. Those
It's a
things are
bad
a
one.
mess. Man on. Nicely done, Jan. God. Flipping heck.
Distribution, boy.
Adama Traore just ate Gineppo.
Hum. You can.
Flipping heck.
There are not two. Those are two men that are built very differently.
This is turning into a WWE trailer on that left wing.
What's going on? Troy just trying to kill people.
Yeah. Traore, it's not
Well,
Hulk smash. It's play football.
Maybe he's not had a card or anything today.
Who's Taylor coming on for? It's going to be Gineppo, isn't it?
Forster.
Yeah, it's Gineppo. Is it a good game?
It's a good game.
Good game.
Good game. Oh, it's nice to see him come off the pitch as well, not injured. He's played a good game. He's taken any knocks, and he's not taken any knocks, but he has taken knocks.
It's not limping. Not limping.
And here comes Nathan Teller with his fantastic cheekbones. They pop. They pop.
Some good build-up play from Wolves here. Oh, shut up.
Are they diving about again?
Romeo, yellow card.
Woo! It's been a
88th minute.
while.
We've got to go. We've got a Romeo yellow.
Somebody's won a bet. Somebody's won a bet. Ings goal on a Romeo yellow card. That's somebody's won a bet there. Come on. Match day special.
Oh, let's hope it's just ends there. Giving him a lot of space though. Come on, boys. Clean sheet. Come on. Come on.
Big force to save. Or just hit the wall. Hit the wall.
No.
That's all I need. Hit the wall. Carry on.
Come on, let's get possession back.
Sass overhead out. He's been good today. I really want us to see this out with a clean sheet. It'd be so good for
So good for the entire squad. Yeah, absolutely right. It's a statement, isn't it? If we can get through this without conceding, it's a statement. They've gone for Danny Ings for man of the match.
That reeks of I don't know who to choose, but fair play.
Yeah, it's by no means had a bad game. He scored a goal.
It's not had a bad game. He's got a goal, but out of all the players on the pitch today to make it go in, I feel like.
Who's your?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait till full time. I'm gonna see what the full time whistle blows. Who knows?
Oh.
Yeah! See?
Do you know what I was just about to say? Armstrong. Was my man of the match. And that is why.
He's been great today. He has been fantastic.
Been involved in everything today.
Brilliant.
Bam. That is it.
Fantastic. Yes. Oh my God.
2-0. 2-0. Who said 2-0? Who said 2-0? Who said 2-0? Let me know in the chat section. Who said 2-0? Ah.
Right.
Is that Teller? Teller in the build-up as well. Oh, Stuart Armstrong. His hair is fine. He scores belters all the time. That's why we sing this song.
We see Redmond in the box.
Stuart Armstrong.
I hope they show it because it's great.
Oh, what's he doing?
What? He's in the middle of the box on the screen. just stands there.
Beautiful.
Great goal. Posting him, little curler. The best way to describe that goal was it's the classic finesse goal on FIFA. It's the classic little bit of whip. Yep. Posting him. So again with the clearance.
It's the dude. Okay, we've got 4 minutes of stoppage time here. We're into the halfway through that. This is the part of the game where I'm thinking we might just do it. 2 minutes to go.
Actually, this is the part of the game where I don't think we'll do it. This is the bit where I'm most scared.
Oh. Traore, you are running your luck here. And at long last, he gets a card from Mr. John Moss.
Yep. Teller looked great there. Oh, my mate. Oh, young players playing well.
Happy days. Happy days.
Now, the most... what I want now is a repeat at the weekend.
Yes, please. Home and away.
That would be perfection.
Oh. That's it, Shay. To the corner flag, my friend. To the corner flag. Whoa! Penalty!
Penalty for us! Oh my God!
Penalty!
I can't believe it. It's about time.
But I called 2-0. I don't want to have the score's wrong. Yeah, I think he's just on outside. I think they're going to overturn this. Yeah, he's outside the box. He's outside the box.
He's outside the box. That's outside the box.
Come on, John Moss. You've had a great game. Don't ruin it by giving us a penalty incorrectly. Listen to the words I'm saying. It's not a penalty. It's outside the box. Is that that camera angle is not going to show you anything?
That's the worst I mean,
what? Seriously, what do they? How can you see if that's inside and outside from that angle?
it doesn't make sense.
Right, that's better. It's outside. It's outside the box. Doesn't really make a difference, though, does it?
I mean, you know,
Not in it for goal difference on the FA Cup. It's outside the box. Yeah. Well done, John Moss. What a great game John Moss has had.
John Moss has had a good game, guys. I think we can all agree.
John Moss is literally just counting down the clock for us. That's what he's done.
Cheers, mate.
Nice work, John.
It's gonna be weird to have a free kick there and Ward-Prowse aim it for the corner for the corner flag.
Yeah.
The corner.
Oh man.
I mean, imagine if Prowse can smash it in. Although the Wolves player did just have to tell the ref to move the ball back.
No one's getting in the box. No one's getting in the box.
No one's getting in the box.
Don't be stupid. They're just going to pass it amongst themselves. He's thinking about it though. Look at his face. Prowse, don't, mate. You don't need to. Yeah, good lad. Good lad. Happy days. It is ended. Wolves 0, Southampton 2. We're going to jump into the post-match straight away. So please join us there. I'm going to leave it with Ollie's comment here. John Moss is my man of match. He has had a great game. And we will get into that and everything else very shortly. So join us in just a moment. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Back on the winning column. Come on.